Welcome back today to another exciting episode where we uncover the hidden wealth in your pocket change. If you're a collector, an enthusiast, or just someone who stumbled across an old New Zealand coin, this video is for you. Today, we're revealing the top 2 most valuable New Zealand 50c and 20c coins, rare finds that have turned up in circulation, old collections, and coin jars, now commanding big value in today's auction market. Let's get started. First up, the 1967 New Zealand 50c coin, particularly in circulation condition. While many collectors chase flawless, mint-state coins, the truth is that circulated coins like this are now making waves in the auction market. This coin, with its bold design, deep historical roots, and growing collector demand, is proving that even circulated pieces can carry significant dollar value today. If you have a 1967 50c coin lying in a box, passed down from family, or found in an old collection, it's time to take a closer look. You could be holding a genuine numismatic gem. The year 1967 was a turning point in New Zealand's monetary system, the moment the country officially transitioned from pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal system. This move was more than just a change in coinage. It marked a new era of financial modernization and global economic alignment. The 1967 50c coin was part of this first decimal coin series and served as the largest denomination in circulation at the time. Because it was the inaugural issue under the new decimal structure, every coin from this year, including the 50c, carries deep historical and collector significance. It was not only a functional piece of currency but also a symbol of progress and transformation for New Zealand as a nation. The 1967 New Zealand 50c coin is truly a standout. On the obverse, it features the elegant and regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a connection to New Zealand's status as part of the British Commonwealth. The reverse side displays an image that's both visually striking and historically rich: the HMS Endeavour, the ship commanded by Captain James Cook during his first voyage to New Zealand in the 18th century. The detailed depiction of the ship, along with the surrounding ocean waves and the date 1967, makes this coin an artwork in miniature form. Even in circulated condition, many of these coins still retain enough detail to appreciate this nautical scene, which adds to their collectible appeal and historical depth. Now let's talk about rarity and the condition that makes this coin so valuable today. Although the 1967 50c coins were minted in large numbers for circulation, the passage of time has dramatically reduced the number of quality surviving specimens. Many were worn down by years of use, while others were withdrawn from circulation or discarded when later versions of the coin were released. The original 1967 version is larger and heavier than its modern counterparts, giving it a distinctive look and feel that makes it instantly recognizable to collectors. And in circulated condition, if the coin still has visible detail, an intact rim, and decent surface quality, it is considered a rare and desirable find. Collectors from New Zealand and abroad are now actively searching for these original pieces, especially in the face of increasing scarcity. The numbers are highly encouraging. A typical 1967 New Zealand 50c coin in average circulated condition can fetch $3,200,000, depending on how well the details have held up. Coins in better circulated condition with stronger strike clarity, less wear, or attractive toning can command $325,000 in online auctions and collector markets. And for those coins that feature particularly sharp details or minor errors from the minting process, the value can shoot even higher, sometimes exceeding $234,000 or more. With renewed global interest in early decimal coins and a steady increase in online trading platforms, the demand for this specific coin is showing no signs of slowing down. The 1967 New Zealand 50c coin, there are several smart tips to consider. First, always preserve the coin's condition by storing it in a cool, dry place using a proper coin holder, flip, or capsule. Never clean the coin, as even light cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce its value significantly. Handle it by the edges to avoid fingerprint oils, and if the coin appears to be in better than average condition, consider having it professionally graded. Being part of the first year of decimal coinage adds built-in value, and assembling a full 1967 decimal set can also increase interest and resale potential. Monitor online auctions and numismatic forums for price trends, and connect with collector communities where information about rare varieties and market movements is shared frequently. The 1967 New Zealand 50-cent coin in circulation condition is far more than just a piece of old change. It is a symbol of a nation's economic shift, a beautifully designed historic artifact, and a coin that's rising steadily in value. With its unique size, stunning maritime reverse design, and its position as the highest denomination in the original decimal series, it holds a special place in the world of collectible coins. Even with signs of use and wear, these coins are in strong demand from collectors who appreciate authenticity, history, and visual appeal. As market interest continues to grow, especially from international buyers and Commonwealth coin enthusiasts, this is the perfect time to check your collection and take notice of the hidden value of the 1967 50-cent coin. Next up, the New Zealand 20-cent coin from 1977, especially in black dirty condition. At first glance, this coin may look like a common, well-worn piece of pocket change, but in the collector market, it's far more than that. This is a coin from a crucial era in New Zealand's decimal currency history, and it is now being recognized for its vintage charm, distinctive appearance, and increasing value in today's auction market. If you have this coin even in a dark, tarnished, or dirty state, you might be holding a surprising gem that collectors around the world are searching for. The 1977 New Zealand 20-cent coin. By the late 1970s, New Zealand was a decade into its decimal currency era, which had begun in 1967. The 20-cent coin had quickly become a staple in everyday transactions, being widely circulated and commonly used. The 1977 issue was part of a continuing series but holds its own special place in numismatic history as one of the earlier examples of New Zealand's fully decimalized economy. These coins were minted in large numbers to meet demand, but with the passage of time, many have been withdrawn, lost, or degraded. Today, finding original 1977 specimens that still hold identifiable design features, even in dark or dirty condition, is becoming more and more difficult, and that scarcity is what drives up their value in the collector world. One of the most fascinating aspects of this coin is its unique design and features, which stand out even after years in circulation. The obverse side of the coin features the beautifully detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a consistent symbol on New Zealand's coinage, representing the country's constitutional link to the British monarchy. On the reverse is a striking image of a Maori carving of pukaki, a traditional and powerful symbol of heritage, strength, and identity. This intricate design has become an iconic representation of New Zealand's cultural respect for its indigenous roots. When these coins darken over time and develop a black or dirty patina, the depth and contrast of the design often become even more visible, creating a naturally aged look that many collectors find incredibly appealing and authentic. The 1977 New Zealand 20-cent coin in black or dirty condition is starting to gain real traction in the collector market. While these coins were produced for mass use, only a small number have survived the decades in collectible condition. Most were worn out, scratched, or eventually phased out of circulation. However, the ones that remain, especially those that still retain visible design details, even under a layer of oxidation or natural dirt, are now being sought after for their historic character. Collectors value authenticity, and a coin that clearly shows its age and journey through time is often more desirable than one that looks artificially preserved. This is why even coins that don't appear shiny or polished are now fetching solid prices among collectors. The current market value in dollars for the 1977 New Zealand 20-cent coin in black or dirty condition. Depending on the overall wear, visibility of the Queen's portrait, clarity of the pukaki design, and general eye appeal, these coins are selling for anywhere between $3,300 and if the coin has any unusual characteristics such as a minting error, off-center strike, or partial die clash, the value can go even higher, sometimes exceeding $2,500 or more. Even in well-worn condition, as long as the coin's history is still readable on its surface, the market sees value. More importantly, collectors are showing increasing interest in building complete decimal coin sets from the 1970s, which is pushing demand for even the lower condition examples. A 1977 20-cent coin or hoping to find one, here are some important tips for collectors. First, never clean the coin, especially not with chemicals or abrasives. The black or dirty patina is part of its appeal and helps authenticate its journey. Removing that natural layer can reduce the coin's collector value. Instead, store it properly in a dry coin sleeve or holder to prevent further corrosion or environmental damage. Handle it by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Take time to research and inspect your coin for rare features or errors, and compare it with high-resolution images online to assess its value. If you feel your coin stands out, consider having it looked at by a professional coin dealer or grading service. The 1977 New Zealand 20-cent coin in black dirty condition is a perfect example of how a coin's value isn't determined by its shine, but by its story, age, and demand. With its historic importance, culturally rich design, and growing rarity in the collector market, this coin is now being appreciated in ways that weren't imagined even a few years ago. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone new to coin collecting, this coin is a must-watch item and a powerful reminder that even coins that seem old or dirty could be your entry ticket into a valuable collection. Its demand is rising, its visibility in the market is increasing, and its appeal shows no signs of fading. Thank you for tuning in to this special episode. If you learned something new or have a 1977 New Zealand 20-cent coin of your own, leave a comment below and share your story. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and remember, even the dirtiest coin can shine in the world of collectors.